Hi everyone, it's Lanka. It's been a while. I have some journals to share. I will start with this one. I made this during the fall and then I started making 4 more and I will come back to those in another video, but I will just share them with you. I have a brown leather. These are TN style. A green, dark green, and a red with this embossed pattern here, and this red. But that will be in the next video, so those will be for sale. This one is mine. This cover I made a long time ago, and here you can see it doesn't fit. It's a little bit too small for this inserts I have used, but I don't mind. It's just for me, and because I had already made the covers, I chose to just go with it like this. And besides, they are you can remove them and attach new ones whenever I want to. So these cabochon things here was gifted to me by my friend Sessa. I love them. And what's very strange, inside you can see a flower. It's actually my favorite forget-me-not, and you know that's turquoise, but something happened and it lost its color. It's very strange. I tried again with a different piece inside. I will get to that. So this just opens like this. I added some metal beads here on the spine, and inside I love this. I have to show you. It comes in a big roll. It's for painters, well, to protect the floor when you paint your walls and such. And it's just lots of fibers, lots and lots of fibers. And I tried, it has a plastic cover. I tried removing that. Maybe it will work, but you see some places those fibers are not so tightly, so they get little holes here and there. So I kept it, but I had to go around with the glue on the edges a couple of times to make it attach properly, but now it's on there and I love it. And it's the leather isn't the thick hard leather, it's very soft, so it's not so flimsy anymore. And inside I have 2 signatures. The first one is a mix of both plain papers and dyed papers. This is some sort of packaging that comes when you order something, and they have these holes, so I just threaded some of these plants that I picked at my cabin in the mountain, and I used these wax seals from Craftsbuyer, and I just have a couple of tags inside. And this material here was a gift from Sabrina. It was a scarf. I have used it a lot with these journals because it tears so awesome, and I love those fibers. So this is a piece of my handmade paper. This is Tim Holtz. Not sure what it's called. I can show you in the next video. And a lot of stamping throughout, and these are some dividers that I had in my stash, old ones. A piece of wallpaper, and this is just a envelope, it's part of my Stay or Go series, so it's covered with decoupage. This is a napkin. There's nothing inside this. Cute little paper clip with a heart, and this is from the title of a book I have used in here. It's in Norwegian. It's from 1900, and it says "In Quiet Moments." This is just a plain paper bag and an old playing card. I have some old stamps that I bought at an auction a while back. I have a video, I can link that below if you are interested to see those. I got a lot. They have those handles. Really, they are more, some of them are over 100 years old. So I used a lot of these papers that I recently received in a happy mail from Karina. Thank you, Karina. And this is an old book also from Karina. Love those scripts, but this is in Danish. And we have some origami paper. There's also one of those really vintage stamps. This is a border. It's like a sticker. It's vintage, but it's meant to be used on your walls to decorate the wallpaper. It was very popular in the 90s. Some ledger paper and old original letter from 1914. And these are pages from children's magazines. They are from 1955. Love the yellowing, the colors. This was gifted to me in a swap, and these are just plain tea-dyed papers, some scraps. And this is from an old hymnal, and another of those dividers, scrapbook paper. Here we have more of that wax seal from Craspire. Just added this jar here. I can put something behind, and this is a sticker that I can use to decorate with, and it also has the forget-me-not. This beautiful lace, I love it. That was also a gift from Sabrina. Book pages and more of my handmade papers. This is a very old, I think it's from a New Testament book. And I added some vellum. This is from the mountain on my cabin. I just use a wide packing tape and taped it down. There's a little tuck spot here. This is from some sort of dictionary I have. It's in English. Sea navigation, this page is about. And then we have the other sides of the same papers. Here I added mirrors. It had a tear in it here, and these small mirrors are like decorating the tables and such. It comes on a string, so I just glued it down with some flowers and such, and it's just a fun little thing, and you can see that on the back side here. And a doily just folded like a little pocket with a couple of stickers inside. These were gifted to me from Nola. We are never so lost that angels can't find us. And I made a pocket here. These were also from Nola. So I added them inside, and this fun little thing here is also from some packaging. Just love the texture, and these are for collaging when I work in the journal. This, I save these. Those are from the inside pages of very old books, and this was from the spine. It's a little bit hard because of that woven fabric they use in the spine. And that letter here. Well, this was so there's a story behind this. So these are the first flowers we see at spring here. But this book I found a long time ago. I was searching for botanical books at the thrift store. I was so excited when I found this. So I grabbed it. I just quickly flipped through it and saw lots of flower images inside. But when I came home and started to want to use those, it shows that it was a book about what's wrong with your plants. So here you can see it's a little bit yellowed here. I cut out because they are withered. So most of the images shows withered plants. So they are not all so pretty, but that was just so fun. And I added, this is the same flower that I picked. And this is, I think this is also Tim Holtz, a little plastic thing I attached with glossy accent. And I love using these inside the, the title pages of books. And this is just a scrap I had left over. I had to cut down the pages to fit inside here. There's another example. Here you see. That's a fresh one. And here is not so fresh. And I added some of these. They have some, this was doily that I coffee dyed. More of Karina's pages. And this is just a frame. It was a book with lots of frames in it, so I took it apart and I thought maybe I want to use the frame for something. And here, that's the other example. I tried again with that forget-me-not flower because I thought it was so strange, because other flowers doesn't lose their color, but this did too, so I don't know what it is about it. And here's the back. There's the yummy fabric from Sabrina, and then we have this signature, and that's very, very grungy. And there will be tutorial on how to make both the eco dyeing, because this signature is all eco dyed, and binding, making the covers and such. It's in the making, so I will continue finishing the tutorial and then post it here on YouTube. So I have also used a lot of, it's from Tim Holtz, some rub-ons and stickers from Crossfire, and this beautiful lace here is also from Sabrina. I love it. This is some of my favorite laces. And what's so cool here is that these were dyed so that the images are mirrored. So I tried as best as I could to match them so that you see the mirror images on each page. It didn't always work because when I dyed it I didn't think of how to put it together, but so they can be a little bit to the side and such, but mostly it matches. So little tag that I used as a tab and stuck a little flower here. This is also cut out scraps and some bling. More cutouts. Here you see the doily and washi tape. This is also Tim Holtz rub-ons, and I just placed one of these mason jars here, and this is some packaging papers too, so you see when I turn the page it fits. A stamp says journal, some small vintage dictionary pages and some vellum. This is also that vintage children's magazine book from 1955. Here you can see beautiful print and the mirrored images. And here I have used this fabric, the scarf from Sabrina. So you see it has different colors and it's so lovely. I love it. A scrap here, you can see it shifted on me or something, but a lot of my favorite scraps. This is from an old book about plants, trees, some washi tape, a stamp here. That's the Tiffany & Co. stamp. This is from 1985. It's my father's handwriting. It's some receipt or something, and see, it has transferred the ink on the page besides it. And then I have this envelope, and this was made by my sweet friend Gro Helen. She gifted me several of these, so love them. They are so well handmade. More ribbons. This is also Tim Holtz, and inside here I have just a page from a flora book. About herbs, and some fabric, pretty stamp. It has a page from Winnie the Pooh, a book from Winnie the Pooh. This is from a vintage almanac. I forgot what it's called, but I used them during the early 2000s, and some of these have pencil marks on them because my oldest daughter, we had a club with people that had newborns, and we used to meet at cafes and such. And when she was around a year, I had this in my purse and I gave her a pencil so she had something to do, so we could just talk, and that's why some of these pages has pencil marks. And this was gifted to me from Karina. She had stamped this, and that lace from Sabrina again. This is from a vintage architectural drawing. I stamped on it. Some washi tape, a feather from a necklace that I found at the thrift store. It's long necklace, had a lot of feathers on it. More stamping here as well. This is also a decoupaged book page. It's an envelope. I don't think it's anything inside. Here you can see the mirror image again. Beautiful prints. This is a Finnish page, book page. Look at that. Love it. A stamp. Some fabric washi tape. This is just an image from a napkin that I ironed on some from the candles, the wax from the candles. Another very vintage stamp, some tape here as it tore on me. A vintage, it's for kids, but it's from the Bible, but lots of songs in it. Beautiful, beautiful print. Another wax seal, and this is bark from the wood, firewood. Beautiful colors, and this is just a little scrap cluster I made. More stamping, eco dyeing. This is Tim Holtz, and I have the stamp. Doily. This is a glassine bag, and when it boils with the it crimps. So it look at this cool pattern it makes. It was laying between these pages and it makes these beautiful prints. This was also from Carina. Look, it looks like it's a real paperclip here, but it's not. It's just a rusted piece. So there are a lot of rusted paper clips here. It's the other side of that from Carina. This, I just had it laying here, so it's just for fun, something interactive. And there was a big leaf. This is also some little snippets. More bark, and these are Tim Holtz people. This is, oh, you see what plant it is. I have pressed some of those. And in those journals for sale, I haven't glued in any plants because I know some countries are very strict about plants. You can't send plants to some countries, so if your country accepts plants, then I will attach them, and if not, there will not be any plants inside. Look at this cool pattern. And this, I was ironing the pages. Don't do that with the window envelopes, because of course the window crimps. It's too hot, and I had to remove it. So inside I have another one of that paper that Carina gifted to me. This I'm not so sure I'm so happy about. I might remove this. And here you can see my dad's handwriting again, and then we have another wax seal with this bark. It's so soft to touch, smooth, and feels really nice. Stamping. There is another of those old stamps. This is from some clothing, a clothing tag, size 14 years. Tim Holtz ticket, and this was also decoupaged, and you can tuck something behind there. See, this page left a yellow pattern here, and these were gifted to me by Nola, those library pockets, and I didn't want to glue it on the back because this elastic is attached here. So maybe I want to change it or something. So I just glued it here with a stamped image from Carina, and this was just a wax seal from that Craspire, and this came from a packaging. It's called Rituals, I think, yes, the shop. And it has perfumes and soaps and body lotions and all those things. And in each packaging, this is on the bottom of the paper bag. And it says, Rituals helps you slow down to find happiness in the smallest of things. It is our passion to turn everyday routines into more meaningful rituals. Your body, your soul, your rituals. I think it fits so perfect in a journal. Yes, I do. That's it. So this is mine, and I will shortly be back to share the other ones. So let me know what you think, and if you are interested in the tutorial, yeah, I will do my best. I hope it will turn out okay. So I guess you will see a lot more from me in the near future. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye bye.